Hey guys, Phil here, and today we're going to continue talking about landing pages. And more specifically, we're going to talk about the forms on those pages, which of course are the single most important point of the page, and of course the focus which you're building your page around. And then from there, what I actually really want to show you guys is how to take those forms and connect them to your IO accounts. And that way, everything is integrated and you don't have to worry about creating leads. Now, before we get started, there's going to be a few caveats. First and foremost, you need to have our latest plugin version. So you need to log into your site and check for any updates, which you could see up here on the admin bar, or if you're logged into your site, you can see here under updates. So you would need to make sure that that is fully updated. You also need to be on our theme that we offer here at InflatableOffice, which is called IO Kanos. We do make that available for download upon request. So just reach out to us if you don't have it or need it. And we can help walk you getting it through, or help walk you through getting it installed and set up. And from there, you have to be using Elementor. And you have to use Elementor's built-in contact forms, not any sort of third-party plugins. And so I'm actually going to take you to a different site. We're not going to use Ty's site for this. That way, we're not exposing any of his information or his customers. So we're actually going to use just a site I have set up here. So just a quick example to show you how it works. When someone enters their information in here and clicks send, it will automatically create a lead for you here in your account. And the 4 fields that we have set up for you that can carry over are a name, an email, a phone, and a message. And these will all populate into their respective places in the lead. So now to show you how to set these up. So I'm going to edit the existing one. In your case, you would need to create a new one. So you would go to wherever you want it. Typically, I like to put my contact forms on a normal site in footers. For our landing pages, of course, if you remember, we really want those to be above the fold as high as possible. So you would go in and you would need to go to where you actually want this element to be, and you would go ahead and you can find it in here just simply by looking for form, and you would load it in. And once you were loaded in, you would be given something like this. You'll see this here. So here's the steps that you need to take. Is under form name, you want to use the name request callback. Then you're going to, typically when they first populate, they give you 3 fields by default. So you'll need to add another one. And what you do in these fields is very important. The order doesn't matter, though typically by convention, it's best to go by name, email, phone, and message. So in each one of these, you're going to have a type, a label, a placeholder, and whether or not it's required. Whether or not you choose to make it required is optional. But for this first field here, for this first field here, the type needs to be text, the label and placeholders need to be name. Then you need to click into the advanced field. And it's very important that this ID that you see here be set to first and last name, all one word, all lowercase. Then you can click out of here and you will follow the same process for each one of these. For the second one, label and placeholder should be email. And I should point out that the placeholder is optional. You can put anything you want here. To back up here, actually, I'll show you something here in a second to kind of show you about your options on that. But again, what is very, very important on every single one of these is that this ID is set to exactly what I say. So in this case, for the email, it is email. Again, all one word, all lowercase. The phone field is going to be labeled and placeholdered as phone. Again, you can change these, but that's just the convention we like to use. But again, the important thing is the ID, and this one needs to be set to cell phone, all one word, all lowercase. And now finally, we have the message field. And again, what's important on this one is that the ID is set to notes, all lowercase, and again, all one word. Now what I want to show you is on this form, if you notice, we can get a little bit more descriptive using that placeholder, which was here. We can actually put more here. That way, we can get a lot more descriptive. We can actually let the prospective customer know exactly what we want them to let us know. For a form like this really helps. We can kind of prompt them for the information that we're going to want to have. As things get more advanced later on, we're going to try to actually roll in better and better tools into these landing pages, including embedding quote forms and things like that. But now this right here is enough to definitely get you started on converting more and more sales. As always, if you need anything, feel free to reach out. And then from here, going into tomorrow, we'll start covering more and more about this landing page stuff, and we'll get you more into the nitty gritty of actually building an Elementor. Well, thanks everybody. And once again, you guys have a great day, and see you again soon.